Dogs do so many things that make us smile. They greet us with wagging tails, they follow us around the house, they nap in funny positions. One of the most charming things they do is tilt their heads. When your dog looks at you with that curious, tilted expression, it is hard not to feel a little flutter in your heart. It is a small gesture, but it seems to hold so much meaning. We often see it as a sign of confusion or intense focus. It's a universal doggy look. What is really happening when your dog tilts its head? Are they trying to understand your strange human words? Are they puzzled by a new sound they just heard? Or is it just an adorable habit they have picked up? We humans love to guess what our dogs are thinking. We often assign them human-like emotions and thoughts. While there is certainly an element of cuteness, this behavior is more than just a trick. It is a genuine part of how dogs interact with the world around them. It's a window into their perception. This particular movement, the slight turn of the head, has fascinated dog lovers for many years. It is a common sight. You might see it when you ask your dog a question like, "Want to go for a walk?" Or perhaps when you make a squeaky noise with a new toy. It seems to be their way of pausing, their way of processing information. It is almost as if they are saying, what was that? This delightful quirk is a wonderful example of subtle canine communication. We observe this behavior in puppies and adult dogs alike, across all breeds, big and small. You might be telling your dog about your day, or maybe you are trying to teach them a new command. Suddenly their head cocks to one side. Their ears might perk up too. It is a moment of intense concentration, a moment where they seem to be trying their very best to connect with you. This simple act strengthens the bond we share with our canine companions. It makes us feel heard, even if they don't understand every word. Dogs possess an incredible sense of hearing. It is far more sensitive than our own. They can detect a wider range of frequencies. This means they can hear sounds that are too high-pitched for us to notice. Think of a dog whistle, silent to us, but clear to them. They can also hear sounds from much farther away. This amazing auditory ability helps them navigate their world. It alerts them to potential dangers or interesting events happening nearby. Their ears are truly remarkable. A dog's ears are not just for hearing, they are also for locating sound. Many dog breeds can move their ears independently of each other. Imagine two small radar dishes on top of their head. They can swivel and turn. This helps them pinpoint the exact direction a sound is coming from. For their wild ancestors, this skill was vital for hunting prey. It was also important for avoiding predators. Even for our domesticated dogs, this precise sound localization is still very much active. It's a finely tuned system. So how does a head tilt fit into this? Sometimes tilting the head can help a dog hear even better. By changing the angle of their head, they also change the position of their ears. This slight adjustment can help them triangulate the source of a sound. It allows them to judge the distance and elevation of the sound with greater accuracy. It is like us turning our head to better hear a faint noise from another room. They are fine-tuning their auditory perception. Think about a time you heard an unusual sound, maybe a faint rustling in the bushes, or a distant siren. You probably paused. You might have turned your head. You were trying to gather more information. A dog's head tilt is a similar response. They are trying to get the clearest possible audio signal, especially if the sound is new, intriguing, or perhaps a little bit confusing to them. It is their way of saying, "I'm focusing, I need more data on that sound." Dogs are incredibly attuned to human beings. They are masters of observation. They watch our body language. They pay close attention to our facial expressions. Over thousands of years of domestication, they have become experts at reading our cues. They can often tell if we are happy, sad, angry, or playful just by looking at us. This deep understanding of our visual signals is a cornerstone of the human-dog bond. They learn what our smiles mean. They understand the tone in our eyes. However, a dog's own facial structure can sometimes present a small visual challenge. Many dogs, especially those with longer muzzles, have a limited field of vision directly in front of their nose. You can try a little experiment yourself. Hold your fist in front of your nose like a snout. Now try to look at someone's mouth while they are speaking to you. It is a bit obstructed, isn't it? You might find yourself tilting your head to get a better view. Dogs may face a similar situation. Some researchers suggest that head tilting helps dogs see our faces more clearly. Specifically, it may help them get an unobstructed view of our mouths. Our mouths are very expressive. They are a key part of how we communicate our emotions. By tilting their heads, dogs might be maneuvering their snouts out of the way. This allows them to see our full facial expression. This includes the subtle movements of our lips and jaw as we speak. Every little bit of information helps them understand. So, the next time you are talking to your furry friend and you see that adorable head tilt, remember they might be working to get a better look at you. They are not just listening to the tone of your voice, they are also trying to read the visual cues on your face. They are putting together all the pieces of information, all in an effort to understand what you are trying to convey. It is another sign of their dedication to connecting with us. Their focus is truly on us. The charming head tilt might also have roots in a dog's natural instincts. This behavior could be an ancestral trait, passed down through generations from their wild, canid forebears. In the wild, animals need to be acutely aware of their environment at all times. Any slight advantage in detecting a sound or spotting a movement could mean the difference between finding a meal or becoming one. A head tilt, by enhancing hearing or vision, could have been a beneficial adaptive behavior. It's a small adjustment with potentially big benefits. Beyond instinct, head tilting can also be a learned social signal. Dogs are highly social creatures. They use a complex array of body language to communicate with each other, and with us. A head tilt in a social context might indicate engagement. It could be a way for a dog to show that it is paying close attention to another dog or a person. It is like a non-verbal cue saying, "I'm listening to you," or "I'm interested in what you're doing." This helps maintain social bonds and understanding within their pack or family. Furthermore, we humans often unintentionally reinforce this behavior. When a dog tilts its head, what do we usually do? We react positively. We might say, "Oh, how cute." We might smile, use a soft tone of voice, or even offer a pat or a treat. Dogs are intelligent animals. They quickly learn which behaviors earn them rewards and positive attention. So if tilting their head gets them a pleasant response from their favorite human, they are more likely to do it again. It becomes a delightful, learned interaction. Ultimately, understanding why dogs tilt their heads is more than just satisfying our curiosity. It is a reminder of how they perceive their world, and how hard they try to understand ours. They are constantly observing, listening, and learning. They are seeking connection. So the next time your dog cocks its head, take a moment. Appreciate that endearing gesture for what it is, a sign of their attention, their intelligence, and their unique way of engaging with you. Observe your own dog closely. You will discover a whole world of communication.